We know data sets are very important for machine learning, but how can we use these data sets? Let's say we have a large amount of labeled data. Then what I will do is I randomly sample some of data points and then tag them as a test set. And I will never ever touch until I have my best ML algorithm. So then, okay, I have data set. I remove some of them for tests. So then the rest of them, I'll just split them into training sets and validation sets. What is training sets? The training sets, as the name implies, I will use them for the training model, training my machine learning model. And then what's this validation set? As this name implies, when we build or during the building process, we want to know if I'm doing right. So the training model, actually, I'm training more and more, and am I actually making it better or making it worse? So I need to test that during the training. So this validation tests can, the validation set can be used for the validating the model during the training. And all right, so once we know, okay, this point, I think I got the best algorithm. Once we decide, then what we can do is, it says, all right, with that parameter settings and the algorithms, we just train the model with the training and validation data together. And then based on that, we can evaluate the final model with test data set. Yeah, I think that's kind of straightforward. So how can we divide them? That's the question. And another smart people come across with this idea and cross-validation. So when you have the data, and then as we mentioned, just split some for the test data and never ever touch. So the rest of them, we just call them like training data for now. So what we will do is here, we will split them near equal size and call them as a fold. In this example, we use five fold. So I have 1 fold, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 subsets. And each round, I will go each round. I will freeze one subset. So in that case, I'll freeze the fourth one. And then for the rest of them, I'll treat them as a training set. So when I train the model, I use the data sets. And after the training, I'll test the algorithm with the validation set, which is going to be this frozen one. And then see if I'm making good progress there. So you will do that for n times for each data set. So at the end, what you will get is the each data set will at least be used n-1 times for training and at least 1 time for testing, validation testing. So it's really important concepts, and it can improve the algorithm's performance a lot. So that's a good tip. And there's a magic number 10. So normally people say 10-fold validation because 10 is most commonly used the cross-validation number, subset numbers. So when people say, oh, I use a 10-fold validation, then we know they are talking about the cross-validation and how they split the data. That's the, so the 10% of their data sets are used for the test, like validation. Anyways, recap that. So once our test is done, we know what's our final algorithm look like. then we can evaluate our final algorithms with this test data set. I'm not sure, should I mention here? Okay, sorry. I know you probably wouldn't like it, but you see this time series data sets. Can you see the PyCharm ID?
Yes.
Oh, good stuff. Thanks. Yeah, as we mentioned, this is our end goal for today. We want to predict something, but what I give them, what I feed was time series data. And time series data we will touch later on, but the sequence is very important. So if we do this cross-validation and we have fault, then actually we lose the most important information, which is the sequencer data. So unfortunately, we can't use it for the time series data set. So I'll let you know what way I will train my model. But just that's one thing I want to highlight here. So the sequencer data sets, probably cross-validation wouldn't be the best idea. But yeah,